What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's boy King Pookie coming in the house with another video. So yesterday, last this Sunday, was the documentary from the Chicago Bulls, Last Dance. It's talking about the story about how it's going to be the last the last dance for the Chicago Bulls. Um, I liked the documentary a lot and I loved it, but the thing is that it's bounced around, in the beginning they were talking about Michael Jordan in the first episode and everything, and then when they jumped to the second episode, they talked about Scottie Pippen and how he came from he was a nobody in back in the day, in high school, and then they went back to Michael Jordan story and saying how he started. Um, Michael Jordan was with North Carolina. He told like North Carolina that people that he wanted to be the best NBA player ever. And Dean Smith. Um, was the coach for the North Carolina Tar Heels, and they won a championship with his freshman year. Um, and he I don't know if he won any more championships, but when he was just a freshman, he was played against Georgetown, and and Georgetown Hoyas. They was Patrick Ewing was the biggest person on that team. The that came from that school, um, and Michael Jordan took the shot to win the game. If it wasn't for that shot making that basket, they would not even won. And like he said, his from being Michael, just calling Michael to be Michael Jordan. Nobody knew who he was. You know, um, MJ. So but yeah, after that shot, it changed everything for him. And um, but yeah, there's a story about how Jerry Cross, he and ruined the Chicago Bulls. I mean, I can't say that that he was the architect of the Bulls, and he's the one that organized and everybody come together and one. But you know, now in these days, you can't be friends with nobody. I mean, it's strictly business, and you're not gonna be friends with your general manager. There's he might be nice, and then they said like they were saying like he got picked on a lot and that stuff, for his decisions because he came from I think he was from the White Sox, from the White Sox, and then he wanted to be the general manager of the Bulls, and everybody was telling them that you don't want to pick him, or you don't want to. He should not be in the NBA. So, but Jerry Cross, he made the decision, and he brought uh, the decision that Jerry Reinsdorf brought made the decision to bring him in and that stuff. So man, it what broke the camel's back is that they it was um Jerry Cross and Phil Jackson. They got in an argument, and because Phil Jackson, he wanted to get paid, you know, more, and but then these other teams were paying and Jerry Cross didn't really want to pay him, and he says um he went over the line, and he went he had Jerry Cross got married, and he invited everybody from the Bulls team to come to his wedding. and he even invited the guy that was going to take over Phil Jackson's position job. Um, that was that that was a dumb move on that part. But I guess Phil Jackson really didn't mind not going because who wouldn't? Because you don't have to buy a gift for the person. But when it comes down to business, um, it's not a fun game. The love is gonna it's on the other side, and it's strictly business and strictly making money. Um, so, Jerry Cross, he went behind the back, and he was going on fishing trips with Tim Floyd and that stuff, and that's what really got people got mad because Phil Jackson, man. Instead Phil Jackson, the Bulls would have been nobody. But what you say? Jerry Cross did give him a chance, Phil a chance to be the coach, but you gotta put it on the side. It's different, people change, it's not gonna be all roses and cherries and everything. Um, so, yeah, so then Um, this was gonna be his last chance, last dance, and so and practically all the players knew that this is gonna be the last opportunity. And so, but really broke the camel's back was when Scott he got in a fight with Scottie Pippen because Scottie Pippen wanted to be the highest player. He was making less than Michael Jordan. He's making way less than Michael Jordan, and he was the one that was carrying this team. And wanted to, but the thing is, he went behind the back. He had the surgery during the season in 1997, so he missed half of the season. Um, and the Bulls were out, and he was out for like 2 months or something like that. And the Bulls were like losing games, and because it had been on Michael Jordan, he had to carry this team on his back. So, um, that's what really rubbed the Bulls the wrong way. That Scottie Pippen decided to have the surgery during this regular season. Not he should have had it in the off season, and this stuff. But I guess Scottie Pippen wanted to get paid, and he was mad. He got mad with the organization and everything, and that's what I'm thinking. That's why he did have the surgery done, get the surgery, and but so, but aside that yeah, the Bulls did have they got very lucky, twice. But first time with Michael Jordan, it was Elijah one was the first pick, and then second pick. Oh, second pick was to the Trailblazers, and then we were the third pick. And if it wasn't for Michael Jordan playing the same position as Clyde Drexler, the Blazers would have kept Michael Jordan. So that's the reason why they took Sam Bowie and not Michael Jordan. So and then on the second time they got lucky is when they got Scottie Pippen in that trade with the Seattle SuperSonics. Um, if you know, if we make that trade with Seattle, this would never happen. The Bulls would never won the championship. I don't think so. It would have been just all Michael Jordan by himself or somebody else. They would have to bring somebody else in the team, but yeah, they should have said that they never. This never happened. Like where they would traded somebody so high in the pick in 1987 draft, and But yeah, the trade went through, and Scottie Pippen went to Chicago, and Seattle SuperSonics got like our pick, which was I forgot what the name of the guy, but it was a nobody, and they got the rights, and they got I think they got the draft picks for I think it was like next year or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, then so but yeah, this it was in the making for 20 years. From 20 years, uh, this has been going on where they got trying to get like all of the superstars having going, and interviewing them and that stuff. But yeah, that's why it probably took them forever because some of the players, I mean, some of the people that were talking, like um, with Commissioner David Stern, and it's not longer here. And Jerry Cross, he can't he was not even able to defend himself because he's not longer here. He passed away, so I don't think. I think they filmed it before, after he passed away or something. That's what they're filming because he didn't even. He's not even in the video. Well, yeah, he is in the video, but it was like a long time ago. And Jerry said that if it wasn't for the organization, players would never win championships, which is like kind of true. But players are the ones that win games. They're the ones that blood. I mean, they put on the court. They're the ones that won the game, not the organization. The organization just makes sure brings the guys together and that stuff. But yeah, that really rubbed Chicago organization, the fans the wrong way. And Jerry was, I mean, nobody liked Jerry Rice, and so um yeah, but and then they also mentioned that back in the day when Michael Jordan first came out, the Bulls were nobodies. They were like everybody was talking about the Bears, the Cubs, or the Sox, or even the Chicago Sting was even doing better than them, and they folded, and that team, so Michael Jordan was the one that really brought the organization, started everything. Um, but it's kind of from now. Look, you can see it like it's happening all over again. Like, you know, um, the attendance for these Bulls went down, and nobody's talking about the Bulls, and they're talking smack about them, and nobody's going to the games, Um, so it's going back in full circle, like kind of. But and then nobody like Jerry, John Paxson, and Garfunkel because they didn't. Same thing like the Jerry Cross. They didn't like him. They didn't like the way the moves they were making and that stuff. But that's that's the kind of and that's in they're in it for the business. They're not there to make friends and that stuff. It's all about making money and making money for the organization. But fans don't see it like that. We don't see it. They probably see a different thing, but we can't. So, but hopefully with the changes that they made, they're gonna get a new coach in there, and they're gonna get they got a new and then they get a new general manager, and they already got a new. I think he's the new president. So but yeah, this was only the beginning. I think there's like 10 episodes, of, but the thing is that they didn't talk about what happened. They did talk about the Boston, um, Celtics when the Bulls and they were mentioned. When Larry Bird said that that it was like God disguised as Michael Jordan playing because he even said it. when the Bulls played the Celtics, in the playoffs, I didn't even know this, that he played golf with Danny Ainge. And Danny Ainge was on the Boston Celtics, and then and it Michael Jordan wasn't doing good in the games and that stuff, and he was getting frustrated and everything. And you know what he told? He told Danny Ainge, you better watch it. Tell your boy a DJ that he has something coming for him. You know what? And look, you know what happened? Michael Jordan. The next day, Michael Jordan stuck it to the Celtics, and he scored. I think it was 63 points. You know, and because nobody could have stopped this guy. And I think Bill Wellington. Wait, no, not Bill Wellington. What's that guy? He was the center for the Celtics back in the day. Let's get it, because he had a guard Michael Jordan. So and nobody could stop Michael Jordan, and so but yeah, we lost that game only by 1 point. I think it is, or 2 point. We lost the game, but we were so close to winning the game. But Michael Jordan, man, he stole the show, man. He scored 63 points in one in the game, and that was unheard of, back in the day. But yeah. So I think they're definitely. I think it's every Sunday they're gonna be showing, talking about the Bulls and that stuff. What's going on. So I know they're gonna be probably talking about the the feud with the Pistons and New York, because that was I mean, I don't know, they didn't talk about that and that stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, everybody in the whole world was glued, and they wanted to see this, the Last Dance episode on ESPN, and you know, so this is King Pookie, and if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, or and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, peace, guys.